I'm sorry, the last video segment ended very abruptly with me making a mistake, and I went to pause the video and hit stop instead because I wanted to fix what I had said here. The answer here is the exponent here. All right, so I had these reversed for a minute there at the end of that video. Okay, so I get, let me rewrite it over here, 3 to the y equals x. Okay, when I write that in exponential form. And this is awkward looking, right? We don't like equations in the terms of x equals, we would like equations in the terms of y equals. So what we do, what's legal and what's allowed, is that if I have an equation, I can do the same thing on both sides. All right, so I'm going to take the natural log of both sides. Let me squeeze that in here. And then I'm going to apply that rule that I have mentioned over and over and over again, where we drop the exponent in front and we get y times natural log of 3 equals natural log of x. Okay, well then what is y? Y, which originally, what was y? Y was log to the base 3 of x. Well, y can be written as natural log x divided by natural log 3. Okay, so that tells me that this expression here and this expression here are equivalent. So look carefully. Do we notice any common numbers or anything in the problem? All right, and then let's try this again. So over here, let's write this as 7. Why do I keep wanting to put the x here and the y here? I don't know why I keep wanting to do that. Sorry. It's what messed me up in the last one. Right? Because I would write it like this. Again, I guess I want to switch them because it's so unnatural to write x equals something. But the answer here is the exponent here. And then I always remember that this is the answer now, like the answer flip-flops. The y was the answer in the first equation. Now the x is the answer in the second equation. All right, so again, I'm going to take the natural log of both sides. Right, so what I do to one side of the equation, I do to the other. Take the natural log of both sides, drop that y in front, right, using that property of logarithms, right, where I take the exponent, drop it in front. I get this. And then I can divide both sides by natural log 7. So, do I notice anything? Right? Could I summarize a nice, easy way to change an log of some base to an ln, to a natural log? All right, so compare this to its answer. Compare this to its answer. It's probably not too hard to see. Okay, and then letter C just asks you to write this into a formula. Okay, so why don't you try that? Then what would the formula be for changing log base anything, right? So here they're calling it base A, right? Changing that to natural log. All right, so pause the video for 1 minute, write down the answer, come back and check your answer, and then we can call it a day. Okay, so I hope you said this. All right, so that would mean if you had log of, I don't know, 250, base 256, right? And you wanted to change that to a natural log. You would just say y equals natural log x over natural log 256. Okay, works with any base. All right, so We will pick up with this more in another day.